Estuaries are where salt water meets fresh water, which means a unique diversity of species call this place home. But what really keeps these ecosystems going is right down at the microscopic level. And that's what me and my ecologist friend Amy are going to find out.
This is the Severn Estuary, and at first sight it's probably not one of the most biodiverse looking places. Actually, what we've got here is actually a really special ecosystem. Isn't that right, Amy?
It is. So we have loads of mudflats. And you might think it's just mud, there's nothing living in there, but there's a whole microbial community in there. So what we have here are brown algae, more specifically known as the diatoms. And everyone thinks algae are boring and useless, but I'm here to prove you wrong.
So should we get down there then and see what we can see and just get stuck into the ecosystem? The damsel in distress.
I don't want to take the camera off you in case there's some action.
God, well, when we said we were going to get stuck into the ecosystem, we weren't wrong. No.
I wasn't lying.
But anyway, here we are right in the mud, and at the moment we're not seeing that much. But whoop. Now, if I just get a piece of mud here, oh, you can see it's quite very soft.
So, to the untrained eye, it might look just like some mud, but you can see, like, over the surface of the mud, there's kind of like a golden brown film over the top of it. And what we're seeing there is colonies of diatoms that have risen to the top. And they are here photosynthesizing, fixing carbon and releasing oxygen by coming up to the top of the surface. When the tide comes in, they protect themselves by going right down into the mud, so you wouldn't see this golden film when there's a high tide.
And they really are, when it comes to this whole ecosystem in general, are really playing, the most important effect, because they're right at the bottom. So essentially they're, providing, food and sustenance for all sorts of other species in this ecosystem as well.
Yeah, they're what you'd call primary producers. So right at the bottom of the food chain, they're there photosynthesizing for us, and they're also a very important food source. So they're fed on by what we call zooplankton.
And then you've got other loads of little invertebrates as well. Like this mud is perfect for the worm species such as lugworm. They're really weird worms that live inside the mud. And if you look closely, in the mudflat, you see loads of footprints by loads of birds. And across the estuary, as we've been walking along, I've been seeing loads and loads of really interesting wading birds, a huge diversity of wading birds. And they've got long bills which are perfectly adapted for getting specific invertebrates in the mud. So how important are habitats like this then, the estuaries, in terms of primary production and sort of, photosynthesis?
Well, arguably more important than oceans themselves. Yeah, because, diatoms actually produce nearly half of the world's primary productivity.
Wow, and I've heard somewhere that, spaces like this, in terms of primary production, that means the amount of photosynthesis that's going on, it can sometimes be greater than a lot of rainforests, so it really puts things into perspective. And it really creates a good contrast, because just a few kilometres from where we are now is a big industrial estate. So it's absolutely fantastic to see that contrast between nature and human civilization as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a like, and more importantly, subscribe. The button's just down there or just beside me there. I've also recently got a brand new Facebook page, so make sure you give that a like. The link is just below me right now, to receive all the latest updates on my wildlife adventures. So for the meantime, I'll see you next time.